Sony, they told me it was my fault. 2 weeks later, after I got rid of it, because what am I going to do with this? I found out that it happened to like 1,000 or so systems, and they were replacing them. Yeah, Sony essentially told me to dick off. Sony would follow this up with my PlayStation 3. My first one. Me and Sony don't get along.
Your first one? What happened to that?
My PlayStation, in the original 60 gig PlayStation 3, if any one of the processors hit it fried, the whole thing went poof. I only played PlayStation 1 and 2 games on it. I didn't care about PlayStation 3 games. They looked like PlayStation 2 games. At the time, they were like, oh look, it's pretty. Yeah. Oh look, Resistance. I have lots of guns, but it looks like Killzone. I feel like I'm playing PlayStation 2, but I have a squeezy trigger button. Oh look, Suikoden. Happy. Resistance could be over there as a bad boy. I have my other games. Well, I fried the processors now. Because the PlayStation 3 processor is always running. Always. But the other processors only run when you're playing the other games. It got too hot. It fried a processor. Whoops. Didn't know that was going to happen. I was unbeknownst to that problem. Call up. It's my fault. I should have been giving it more circulation. Defect. Your fault.
This is where the release one?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the one where they start shooting flames at the fan because they get off?
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
But this was early. Again, it was before all the major problems happened. Mine just happened to defect first.
Okay.
Mind you, at this point, my Xbox still hadn't defected. Important to know, launch PlayStation 3, had a launch Xbox in the house. It didn't defect. It's defected since, of course. Okay, now let's cut back to the era of real competition and Nintendo's fall. Nintendo 64. Now, how many of you believe that the fall of the Nintendo 64 was due to cartridges versus the CDs and Sony? Had nothing to do with it. Nintendo said, where the head honchos, look, Sony, go make this for us. We'll check it out later. You know what, Sony? We don't need that. Have a nice day. Sony's like, we win! And Nintendo sees Sony come out and tells all their people, don't deal with them, just deal with us. We're the head honchos. The other people say, screw you. Remember all those games you screwed us on and all the time you screwed us out of money? You were the big name. It's cheaper to program for them. Bye-bye. That's what happened. So that age is of the discs. However, I believe the age of the discs was actually a downfall in video games. Because it was proven by Capcom and Nintendo on multiple occasions the cartridge was still just as good as the disc. Actually, and go faster.
And like, it's also like a lot less run too, because like you can snap this in half, but you gotta do that with
Did blowing?
Cartridges are like harder to collect than getting the disc. I go to a lot of concerts too, like certain bands are still releasing cassette tapes because
they're more fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot more fun than the disc.
But the cartridges were more expensive.
Come back.
SD. Yes.
Now,
TSI upgrade.
I don't play music on it. This is my DSI.
I'm not upgrading
Like
my.
my main problem with TSI is just that's like.
So I have to reach into the pants under my pants. Don't worry, it's real pants.
That's what you think. I remember the big holes.
No, they're swim trunks.
Oh, okay.
I just don't have pockets in these pants, and I'm going swimming after this panel.
Screw you.
I have the pass already.
I know. Kaylee won't give me mine. I want to go swimming. I have no real chance.
I love my DSI.
Yes.
It is one of the coolest things you will ever use.
It is one of the best handheld systems out. Probably
It
ever.
makes the Sony PSP looks like something that only plays movies. Because that's all it really does, that this doesn't.
Even that doesn't have video codec downloads.
And even then, it's still made by Sony. So it's less impressive. Okay. Uh-oh, we have somebody leaving. Baka, hey. I don't have the range for this one. We need a Vulcan.
Go get him.
I think that hit me.
I got hit by this.
Now we've all been hit. Mister, I'm too quiet to say anything. At least he pipes in. You failed. Hey, you drag me. Shut up, Fran. Him and I worked together. He was given the job of babysitting me when I started my job, so I called him Fran. I'm the nanny. He's the nanny. Hi. Love that voice. Okay. How much am I still on time?
Probably. I have no idea.
Tango Charlie? Time. Woo! Still on time. I am still on time because I was planning on hitting. I have to hit the last generation by 10:45 to actually cover it all. Wow, I'm on time.
Yeah,
We have to fix this. Oh look, chili cheese fries.
You skipped the F and B's though.
No, I didn't. We're still on it. I was just comparing cartridges to CDs. Any other opinions on this whole cartridge to CD flow?
Cartridges are coming back.
Well, we already know that, but that's for a different reason.
Cartridges don't get scratched.
But we're gonna get to. We haven't even touched handhelds. That's after.
Right.
Scratches.
Yeah, the disc can get scratched if you're not too careful.
Cartridges look awesome.
You decide.
I can't hear anybody now. Hey, you.
What? I'm sorry, I'm spilling E3 information.
So? Hell, who cares about E3 anymore? In all honesty,
I think they went back to Big Show.
They're trying to bring it back this year.
I know that
Yes.
they're
And they did a great job.
still trying.
Okay.
They didn't let me buy a ticket, which
Did I hear
sucks.
somebody say Final Fantasy 13?
14.
Okay.
I got the demo for it in my room.
I don't want your objection about 14 and 13.
Oh shit.
We finally have a date! Oh wait, here we go.
2010 winner.
Okay, you want to hear? You don't want to hear what? We're gonna get to the Final Fantasy area because they did make a horrible thing. They did something horrible when PlayStation 3 came out that you need to kick them for. We'll cover that later. Yeah, everybody needs to just go over and kick somebody who works for Sony.
Is there somebody that works at Sony at a con?